Well, oh, bro, I feel tired. That was a recording of me yesterday. My friends told me that I was passing out, and I didn't believe them. And the truth is, I really was passing out. So, they kept me on point. But scrap that whole other video. We're doing this one out. So, back to what I was saying. If I'm correct, last week I made something talking to my friends how they relied on the method, which is game flip, to get traps, which a majority of us do. Because I bet it doesn't matter how many times streamers try to play it off, either the people they played with had duped traps or they gave them traps, or either they duped themselves or they bought it from game flip. There's no shame in game. Don't try to play it off like you did it yourself. A majority of people do know how to grind, but some people prefer not to, which is understandable because Epic doesn't make it really good to grind. They don't make it fun, but it doesn't mean you can't grind. So the reason I'm making this video is because I told my friends last time that I will make a video stating how to grind, at least in my perspective. That's how you use that word correctly. So here's what it is. So Outlander. There's 3 Outlanders I use. I don't know if other people use different ones, but these are the ones I majorly go to. So there is Archaeologist, Fossil Salvi, and there's Casey Clipman. Depending on the situation I'm at, I use them. Some people said that Archaeologist gets more mats when you use a pickaxe, while some people believe using Fossil Salvi gives you more mats. And I dabbed on all 3 of them. So to me, I like to use Fossil Salvi because I just like to constantly punch. That's just what I like. You do not have to rock with this. You can choose any other farming method that you like. Casey Clipman, when you use an anti-material charge punch, if that's what it's called, gives you at least a certain amount more mats. And Archaeologist lets you pickaxe harder. If I got my information wrong, then I'm sorry, but this is what I remembered. Now, it's an Outlander side. While you have an Outlander, you load a mission. In this case, probably, I think he's gonna blow. Load a mission and grind it. Check the houses, break whatever you need. If you want, I use city zones. It gives me a lot of brick, gives me a lot of metal, and I also go for trees. I mean, to be honest, you could just get the mats from the buildings, but they're not going to give you anything on the side, such as oxidize or efficient mechanical parts, or even twine. Whatever it is that you need, try to go for the regular sources because they give you a large amount of it. And even though it might not be serious, the more you accumulate and you go in missions, which if you do co-op wise, you shouldn't be using that much mats. If you solo the mission on your own, of course you're going to use a lot of mats. That's what makes it hard. So if you have a group of friends, it makes the game easier. Or if you're playing with randoms, also can make it easier. So it depends if they want to contribute. So that's that side. So Outlander, regular missions to farm in your own time. Usually I hit rock and roll. I have myself with music on and I grind on my own. The other one is Expeditions. It's one of those things that people overlook and they don't even want to use, but it actually does come in clutch. So Expeditions, depending on what type of hero level you have, when you send the heroes out, they bring materials back. Also could accumulate after time. So every day when you do this, the materials you get will also build up so you could keep using yourself. It's all about conserving and trying to use the least amount you can so that way you could continue rocking on. When you have a large amount, you can splurge. There's nothing wrong with that. But right now, your goal is to try to get as much as you can. There was also storm chest grinding that we used to use that used to give us a lot of sunbeam or bright core at the time, or whatever it is that you're looking for. Break the weapons down also gives you mats from it, so you also get that. So whatever your traps you find, whatever guns you find that you don't need, you break those down. Right now they have birds in the game. There's animals that they glow. Also additional, it could give you more stuff into it. So now that we have that set up, once again, Outlanders, random missions that you could just grind into and doing the little storm chest grind. So we got 3, and then we got the Expeditions, that's 4. The other one I would do is called Encampments. Doing encampments allows you to run around, knocking out the encampments, some of them giving you crystal, coal, batteries, bolts and nuts. And let's be for real, all of us like to have a big nutsack. The bigger the nutsack, the better, because you need a lot of bolts and nuts if you're gonna go ham. So the more nuts, the merrier. Give me all the nuts you can. The more, the better. So fill your nutsack, encampment mission, Outlanders, Expeditions, Storm Chests. That's already like a small little listing we got. And the last one that they added, well, they didn't add, but you can also go hard, is your endurance. If your endurance, you let it rock. If you wanted to, you could go on your endurance and collect all the mats that's on the floor that the zombies drop from dying. And by you putting your base on top, it allows you to grab up your brick, metal, and wood. That also comes in clutch. I don't care what anyone says. You're gonna need a lot of materials, especially when you solo missions, and a portion of that comes from you building a lot. So having a big amount could help you. Usually I carry 8,000 wood, 8,000 brick, and 8,000 metal. True, I'm not really doing that good right now, but I do have to let the endurance grind, rock out and do what I have to do. These are the small amount of methods that I used to grind in the past, and I'm pretty sure right now Save the World they added a little bit more. So you have those additional ways of grinding more. Don't feel like the game it could be really difficult to grind. It's just really time consuming. And if you have a lot of spare time, you could bring your friends, y'all could split up the little missions you do. So in this case, when me and my friends in the past we used to play, we'll load up a forest zone. One friend will only go for rock. One of my friends will only go for trees. One of us will only go for fibrous herb, and the other one will only go to searching anything that they find in the map. Whatever we get after that, we will split individually. So we will each have a certain group we have. So if my friend found, let's say hypothetically, 125 fibrous, he would split that in 4. If my other friend broke all the trees down, he would let us know until we get max wood. So we will all split the wood that's around. We'll bring it into the center and we'll split it. Same thing with metal, which you can't get metal in the forest zone, but you see where I'm coming from with this. Whatever findings we have, we split, and we'll keep doing it, because on top of us enjoying the game, on top of us joking around so we wouldn't get bored, we have a unique way of grinding where we all have fun. The game is not challenging. It's just time consuming. That's all it is to this game. And if you have the spare time to spare, might as well do it trying to grind. Now, I'm saying this now, but I know a majority of the people, if they did click this video in the future, if it magically did get clicked, you're going to get my words and wipe it right through your nalgas, your ass. And you're going to go right back to GameFlip or find someone that dupes. Which, I don't blame you. Epic doesn't give us a large amount of mats for us to grind and enjoy. So you want the shortest way possible to continue playing the game and enjoy. It's up to you how you want to play it. Just wanted to let you know there, just ahead of time. Those who clicked the video and showed love to me, thank you so much. Remember, stay humble, peace out, take care, and God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for the best streamer the earth has ever seen. Steady aim. Whip it the boot 12 down. Bow. Bam, boom, pow. Bow. Whip it the boot 12 down. Bow. Bam, boom,